Zenito Cardozo's bail plea rejected by Mersey Special Court in brutal assault on activist Ramakant Konkar. In a significant development in Ramakant Konkar assault case, the Mersey Special Court has denied bail to Zenito Cardozo, one of the accused in the daylight attack that occurred on September 18th in Karanzalem. Cardozo was named by co-accused already in custody. The court's decision allows investigators more time to probe his alleged role in the brutal attack on the prominent social activist. Judicial custody of all 8 accused in Ramakant Konkar assault extended till October 31st. The judicial custody of all 8 individuals accused in the violent attack on social activist Ramakant Konkar has been extended until October 31st. The Mersey court has granted this extension to facilitate the ongoing investigation into the daylight assault on September 18th in Karanzalem. Authorities are continuing their probe as public interest in the case remains high due to its shocking nature. 17 killed in Brazil bus crash in Pernambuco, driver lost control, probe ongoing. At least 17 people were killed when a passenger bus veered off the road and struck a sand embankment in Saloa, Pernambuco. The vehicle carrying around 30 passengers lost control and crashed into a roadside rocks before impact. Several injured passengers were rushed to nearby hospitals. Authorities have launched an investigation into the crash. Preliminary reports indicate no alcohol was involved. Pakistan and Afghanistan agree to ceasefire after deadly border violence. Qatar, Turkey mediate. Pakistan and Afghanistan reached an immediate ceasefire following deadly cross-border clashes that raised fears of wider conflict. Announced by Qatar's foreign ministry, the truce was achieved through urgent diplomacy in Doha, with Turkey assisting in talks. Tensions peaked after Taliban accusations of Pakistani airstrikes. Both nations now pledge to resolve disputes peacefully and continue negotiations for long-term stability. Bicholi Deputy Collector rules out joint inspection in Surla tree felling case amid legal action. The Deputy Collector of Bicholim has declined a request for joint site inspection into alleged illegal tree cutting in Surla, citing ongoing legal proceedings under the Goa Preservation of Trees Act. A letter addressed to the village panchayat notes that the range forest officer has already collected sufficient evidence and initiated action, rendering further inspections potentially disruptive to the investigation. Supreme Court slams delay in execution petition disposal, sets April 2026 for status review. The Supreme Court has criticized High Courts for delays in clearing over 8.8 lakh execution petitions, calling the backlog deeply concerning. While 3.3 lakh cases were resolved in 6 months, the court singled out Karnataka High Court for failing to submit compliance data. It ordered all High Courts to present progress reports by April 2026 and explore mechanisms to expedite pending civil and criminal cases. IMD warns of possible depression over Arabian Sea, light to moderate rainfall likely in Goa till October 22nd. A low pressure system forming over the Southeast Arabian Sea and Lakshadweep is expected to intensify into a depression within 36 hours according to the IMD. Goa is forecast to receive light rain to moderate rainfall with thunderstorms and lightning anticipated across both districts until October 22nd as the weather system moves northwestward. Orange alert issued in Kerala, Lakshadweep as torrential rains trigger flooding and evacuations. The IMD has issued an orange alert for 6 districts in Kerala and Lakshadweep amid intense rainfall that has caused widespread flooding and mudslides, especially in Idukki. Tamil Nadu authorities opened 13 shutters in the Mullaperiyar Dam, releasing 1,400 cusacks of water. Emergency crews are evacuating affected areas, while officials monitor rising water levels across multiple river systems. Millions protest Trump's authoritarian move in nationwide No Kings rallies across US and Europe. Millions took to the streets across all 50 US states and parts of Europe in No Kings rallies denouncing President Trump's alleged authoritarianism. Protesters accused him of attacking democratic institutions and overreaching executive power. Senator Bernie Sanders warned of erosion of civil liberties. While Democrats backed the protest, GOP leaders dismissed them. The White House maintains its governance is constitutional and necessary. US military sinks drug submarine in Caribbean. Trump says strike saved thousands of lives. The US military destroyed a drug-laden semi-submersible in the Caribbean, killing 2 traffickers and capturing 2 others, President Trump announced. Citing the threat of fentanyl, he said the operation prevented up to 25,000 American deaths. Pentagon footage shows explosions hitting the vessel. The captured suspects were returned to Colombia and Ecuador. Trump vowed relentless action against narco-terrorism threatening US security. India's Chandrayaan-2 confirms solar flare disrupted Moon's exosphere in rare observation. India's Chandrayaan-2 mission has recorded the first direct evidence of a coronal mass ejection impacting the Moon's thin exosphere. On May 10, 2024, its CHASE-2 instrument detected a surge in atmospheric pressure and density, confirming theories that solar activity can momentarily alter lunar conditions. Scientists hail the finding as crucial to understanding space weather's effect on airless celestial bodies. Baby dolphin found dead on South Goa beach. Cause of death remains unknown. Local fisherman Pele Fernandez discovered a dead baby dolphin washed ashore on a South Goa beach early Sunday. The cause of death remains unknown and authorities are yet to confirm if an autopsy or environmental assessment will be conducted. Visa Wars forced Real Kashmir FC to exit Super Cup 2025. Dempo FC named as replacement. Real Kashmir FC has officially withdrawn from the 2025 AIFF Super Cup, citing visa delays for their foreign players. The I-League club was set to compete in Group A, dubbed the Group of Death, alongside giants like East Bengal and Mohun Bagan. Goa-based Dempo FC will now replace them as the tournament kicks off on October 25th in Goa.